Hello guys. So today is really a special day. Why? Because it's been 4 years that I've been learning Japanese on my own. And so in today's video, I would like to talk about what I learned during this language learning journey and what I also, think it is really important to know. So first of all, I would like to say that it is never too late to learn a new language. Why? Because it is often said that after a certain age, it is not possible to learn a new language, respectively to acquire a new language. And this is a pretty funny thing because when I started learning Japanese, I was in my early 20s. And so therefore, it was quite interesting because at that time, I was also thinking at the same time, like, am I not a little bit too old to learn that? But thankfully, I was completely wrong because the thing is, after 80 months self-study, I was able to have a conversation in Japanese, which is really, really awesome. And so therefore, I want to say that it is not true. It is never too late to learn a new language. I mean, after Japanese, I started learning Russian, then Portuguese, and even started learning Mandarin Chinese. Mandarin Chinese, I think it was 2 years ago, something like that. And it is not true. The only thing which is really important is only consistency. You have to be consistent and just do it with joy, okay? You should see language learning as something which is fun and not like something you have to do. So this is the first thing I learned, that there is really no age limit. I mean, it is never too late to learn a new language. I mean, it has to work because I'm not more special than you. And so the second thing is that language learning is fun. Really, it is so fun because thanks to Japanese, I met a lot of interesting people. Yes, I've made a lot of Japanese speaking friends, and this so enjoying. Why? Because the thing is, I'm able to talk to them about different topics I never thought I would be able to talk about in Japanese. And this is the thing I really like, that when you learn a new language, it is also the best way to meet new people and also to learn from them. It is really so nice. For example, during my when I was back in university, I've made a Japanese speaking friend. The funny thing is that he's not even from Japan, he's from China, but we speak to each other in Japanese. Why? Because it is a common language. Okay, he also can speak German and English, but I don't know. We just decided to speak Japanese to each other, and it is so fun. It's so much fun. I really like that, this language exchange thing. And also, I use a website called italki, and also it was a great opportunity to meet a lot of new people and also to make a lot of new friends. For example, when I was in Japan last year, it was in March. I've met my Japanese teacher twice. And it was so interesting. I mean, it was really a complete different feeling when I saw her in real life instead of talking to her, for example, doing my online lessons. So it was really nice. And also, sometimes here in Luxembourg, there are sometimes some Japanese speaking activities. For example, I go to a restaurant where I can talk to native speakers, and it's so nice. I mean, learning a new language, it's so much fun. It is a good way, for example, to meet new people and also to have access, for example, to Japanese content. For example, YouTube, I've been watching a lot of Japanese Let's Plays videos, or for example, other videos in Japanese, and this so nice. And especially when I want to watch animes. Okay, right now I'm not watching a lot of anime. To be honest with you, I think the last time when I watched anime it was, I think, 6 months ago, something like that. But the thing is, when I watch anime, it is so easier for me. I don't even need subtitles. I understand everything without subtitles. Of course, sometimes there are some moments where it's a little bit difficult to understand. Why? Because I like a little bit of specific vocabulary. But generally speaking, I'm able to watch animes without subtitle, which is really awesome. Yeah. And also the third thing is that that kanji, it is important. I have to tell you, never in my life would I have thought that kanji is so important, because if you know a lot of kanji, it is so much easier to learn new words. And so therefore, for example, yeah, I made also a video about that, about the so-called su verbs, and that you just only take those kanjis. For example, I don't know, for example, undu sulu, for example, benkyu sulu, and then you just add another kanji to have another meaning. So I have made a video of that. If you haven't watched it, then I would suggest to you to watch it. But yeah, but I just want to say that kanji, it is really, I'm so happy that Japanese has kanji, because with that it is much easier to expand the vocabulary, and that even faster. Okay, of course, sometimes, yeah, the pronunciation can be a little bit tricky, but generally speaking, I really like that. But to be honest, I think that Japanese has 3 alphabets. It makes it is so much easier to read, for example, yeah, Japanese text. Why? Because with these 3 alphabets, I can know, okay, this one is maybe, yeah, this one is a foreign word, for example, basu, beto. This one is a Japanese word written in kanji, for example, benkyu, for example, nihon. And then hiragana is often used for grammatical structure. Not all the time, but yeah. And so therefore, I have to say, kanji, it is really, it is so awesome. I really like kanji. I really like that. I cannot really imagine reading a Japanese text only without kanjis. For me, it's impossible. I mean, to be honest, reading a Japanese text in womanized version, so no, I cannot imagine. No, it's nothing for me. And so another thing is also that, and the fourth thing is that I still enjoy it. I mean, for example, also when I want to do some vacation, something like it, I mean, when I was in Japan last year, I was twice. I've been twice in Japan, twice, really. It is so much easier to do everything in Japan. Why? Because I can speak a language, so there's no barrier. I can do everything what I want. Okay, not everything, but I'm not, how should I say, there's no language barrier. And therefore, it is so awesome. Yeah. So guys, so this was a little short video. So in this video, I just want to tell you that if you're planning to learn Japanese, it's never too late. There is really no age limit. I mean, I can prove it to you. I mean, there are some videos of me speaking Japanese just to show you that I'm telling you the truth. I know it's not perfect, but it's doable. It's not impossible. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself to be able to speak such a complete different language, and also to be able to have a good conversation. I mean, to live in Japanese. Yes. So thank you very much for watching my video, and see you the next time, okay? Adi.